10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Skywrath Mage.
Dire team pick.
Ogre Magi!
Radiant team pick.
Okay guys, so something's happening with the stream. I'm not sure if you guys can see
Radiant
this.
team
In case you
banned.
do see this, I'm gonna be starting the stream real quick. So we were on 5-minute delay, so we want to go to 2, just so you guys get a more responsive streaming experience, which is something you definitely want to. Well, let's just restart again, and if this should be okay, okay?
10
Don't worry.
seconds
We're gonna be
remaining.
going in 30 seconds anyways, don't worry.
Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. Dire team ban.
Centaur War Runner.
Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Takiro.
Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining.
Hello everyone, hopefully you can actually see this. I'm just gonna be waiting
5
another 30 seconds if the
seconds
stream's gonna be
remaining.
coming back. If not, well, we just go,
Reserve time.
hopefully, I don't know.
Chaos Knight.
Radiant team pick.
Why is the video not playing? Please. Okay, let's make this real quick. So Sapphire is happy.
10 seconds
Okay,
remaining.
Great. So let's try this again.
5
All right.
seconds remaining.
One more time.
Reserve time.
No? No video? Okay, so apparently video isn't working for some reasons. Anyways, we're here in the Dota Pit Season 2. We got the second 2-game series on our hands. We got 4 games of Denial eSports today. And well, they had a crazy day already, but it's gonna be, well, it's gonna be even more crazy games. Pro.Polar is now up against them. Laptop in the draft. And today I'm gonna be subbing in for Mod. He is ill, and this is very unfortunate, but, you know, it was a very quick notice cast, so hopefully everything is gonna be alright. Also for you Chromecast users, I now set the resolution to 30 FPS
Dire team
instead of the
ban.
48. So for anyone watching on your desktop, sometimes it might be a bit more choppy, not as smooth as you were seeing in the last 2 games. But for anyone watching on the Chromecast, on Apple TV, anything like this should be way
10
better because it
seconds
can actually be
remaining.
played. Anyways, let's go into the game.
5
V
seconds
versus
remaining.
Pro.Polar, one of my all-time favorites, up against Denial, also one of my favorites up-and-coming teams actually. So
Reserve
this is a
time.
clash I'm personally looking forward to see very much so. I really like it. What I'm also going to be looking forward to see is how this Ogre Magi is going to be played by VP. Because we saw the Ogre from Solo in the last game.
Team ban.
And now I'm actually curious to see how this is going to be played by the likes of Goblek and Lil. Lil is one of those guys, he's impressing me a hell of a lot right now, and I think he's going to be playing the Wisp. I'm not 100%
10
sure though.
seconds remaining.
Okay, anyways, perfect.
5 seconds
Works.
remaining.
So Lil and the Goblek Ogre Magi most likely. The Centaur and the CK. So
Dire
CK Wisp is
team
coming
pick.
back in the game. Which is amazing.
Radiant
And then you also have a
team
Klinks.
pick.
So in general, the current meta is so amazing. I don't know, I love it. Skyrath made Brewmaster, Jakiro, and a Luna. So Skyrath Brew is once again a very early game oriented. Well, not really a lineup already, but pair that with a Jakiro, who is usually going to be played as core. Let's find out if he is, because I would favor the core Jakiro over the support Jakiro
10 seconds remaining.
for various reasons. However, I can also understand if this is going to be a
5
support
seconds
Jakiro,
remaining.
just to be extra safe against the Wisp relocates, because it doesn't really matter too much if the Jakiro has items
Reserve
and or levels.
time.
If you get some points up in the ice path, he can really control a Wisp who's coming in with a CK, because you know the CK can pop a BKB beforehand before there's going to be any sorts of TP happening. But still, you know, it's always good. So, Faces Void, Death Prophet Banout, and the Razor and the Terrorblade. So still, those guys got nerfed. I mean,
10 seconds
I
remaining.
don't know.
Earth
It's gonna
Shaker.
be amazing. Well, and an Earthshaker as well. So we are looking at a Jakiro for Paris, an offlane Jakiro. Seriously? Okay. Well, I'm actually not sold on the idea of an offlane Jakiro. Let's find out if this is going to be working. Let me adjust some settings there,
Prepare
just to
for
get the
battle.
extra smooth experience on a 30 FPS stream. Thank you, Mr. Mad. This is certainly a really cool video, I'm sure. So, let's introduce some teams. On the side of Virtus Pro, we're gonna have DK Phobos, the offlane player known for his offlane POC. He's now playing the Centaur Warrunner. It is indeed gonna be Goblek on his Ogre Magi. It is Del, the other guy who's usually supporting for the team of Virtus Pro. He's on the Wisp. Illidan Stormrage. He's now on the CK, looking quite fancy with his interesting helmet there. And of course, it's Scandal on the Klings. And I gotta say, Scandal Klings is a hell of a lot of fun to watch. Mr. fucking Mad. He is known for amazing analysis. He's known for crazy
30
draft.
seconds
This
to
one
battle.
is more standard, but it's still rather interesting. It's some dual lanes coming up. The Earthshaker is played by him. Joining him will be Paris aka Sokshka on the offlane with the Jakiro, Funzi on the Brewmaster, which is... Hold on for a second. Oopsie daisy, I didn't want to write. So we don't have a stand anymore, it's Funzi back in the driver's seat for the mid lane, I love it. Cryo is on the Skarath Mage, which of course leaves none other than Joral on the very fancy... Well, let's zoom in. Oh, wait a second, there might be a first blood happening. Goblag. No, Matt, please! Oh, this could have been such an easy first blood, and Matt completely whiffs his fissure there. Maybe he was kind of scared. That was unfortunate. A little bit to the left, and he would have for sure secured the first blood.
Haste!
And this just means a haste is going to be picked up by the Skywrath in the bottom, and Cryo is going to be having an absolute time of his life to harass out this Centaur War Runner, because Centaur, he's great, yeah, he's kind of tanky-ish. Well, guess what? Not against the Skywrath Mage. Look at this guy. One of the most annoying heroes to play, just because his voice responses are absolutely amazing. But, you know, he's doing his thing. Return is actually working quite nicely, but, you know. There's some issues there with the return damage when you have a Skarath Mage against you, who is only using a spell pretty much. He's already down to half HP and forced to use a lot of tangos. I like the pooling though, seriously. So, pooling is gonna be interesting. You usually don't see this in the offlane, but he's already forced to use his healing stuff just because he's so scared. Scandal against Funzi is an interesting matchup, just because Funzi is gunning for a Drunken Haze level 2, which is... This is unusual. It's amazing, actually. You got 45% miss chance, so last hitting is going to be severely hindered. And you're going to get your crits anyway, so this is a lane where the rumors should be looking very strong. And I kind of agree with this decision, actually. If you think about the damage that the Klings can do, he can happily just last it away every creep in a wave if he just uses some searing arrows. That's an issue. You don't want to have the Klings farm up like a 13-minute Orchid. It's just something you don't want to have happen. He can kill the Brew even though Brew should be very tanky. So, Lil, now with a Wisp, coming in, stopping Mad from camping the runes. No, not too much. Oh, there we go. Some illusions. That's okay. Phobos picks himself up the Bounty Rune in the bottom lane, which is not bad, actually. Bounty Rune is... It's sufficient. It's something, you know. So, 2 minutes in, not too many rotations just yet. This is still a rather passive Tron in top lane, but it's a dual melee one as such. Well, if we check on the levels, there should be a clear indicator of what's happening right now. And yes, indeed, look at this. Jakiro is level 3. He is on top pretty much. And the only other guy who's level 3 already is gonna be this Klings. And now it's go time. Mad. Oh, he's getting stunned, but he's not really hitting too much here. Oh, the stun is there. Chains are so nice. The fissure is there. And the turnaround close, but it's just no cigar. Lil, he's gonna have another tether. If they go for this, it's clutch, but wow. This is like, you need to retether ASAP, and also Illidan Stormrage should have left him. Like, he should have ran away quicker, but it just didn't... I mean, it didn't matter in the end, so whatever. But it's still... I mean, it's a lane where I'm definitely favoring Denial in a case where, considering the lane, this should have been way less experience already for this Jakiro and the Earthshaker combo. But you're, of course, kind of using less resources hero-wise on the bottom lane, but still DK Phobos can't find anything so far. And, well, if I'm thinking about this, the Earthshaker, yes, he can try to secure kills with this, but the Skywrath alone is already so ridiculously strong that this is like, it's just, you know, you don't need too much more. You really don't.
Not on my watch.
So Luna is doing her annoying voice lines, of course. She is happily farming out anything she wants. Maybe even a Midas is going to be coming up for Joral. He is in no contest at all, and while I say that, there's a smoking cap happening. They want to shift this. It's a rather aggressive Tron, seriously, with a Wisp. Yeah, and Wisp, of course, coming in as well. Uh-oh. Nope, and they go for this. There's the Reality Rift, the stun as well, 2-second one. DK Phobos with the stun as well. Ouch! Perfect execution. And Virtus Pro.Polar that picks themselves up another kill. The #1 farming hero was the Luna. She's now brought down. That's a lot of gold going the way of everyone on the side of Virtus Pro.Polar, 300 at that. But this just means Paris on his Jakiro is just getting absolute free farm top. Well, at least right now, right? And this is such a hero who can do a lot of stuff with his early, I won't say items, but with the levels especially. And if he picks up a safe lane tier 1 kill or even just pressures the towers a lot, just so he can force rotations, I think this is a win in Denial's book, definitely. And if he gets 1 more point up in the liquid fire, this means 4-second cooldown on a 5-second duration, so he can keep this at this tier 1. And he's not going to be doing too much damage, I mean the tower that is. The tower's really not hit too fast, so a 50 attack slow is actually crucial. Uh-oh, but here comes the gank. Illidan Storm once again. He is now getting scouted out, that's great. Paris is slow, I don't think he can survive this down the Reality Rift. The stun, 2-second one once again. This is something we saw in the bottom lane early on. Paris stands his ground, he knows he's dead. And this is another kill happening for Pro. However, this means the Luna is now back to farming. It's like a ping pong game. You kill one, the other guy farms. The other guy farms, you kill one. Repeat. I don't want to say I favor anyone just now, but if I'm Denial, I'm actually fine with this. Just because I'm looking at the levels, I'm like, yeah, you know, it's nice you hold Tron on this level 4 and 5, or even 3. Ouch. Yeah, the supports are 3, but my carry is 5, dude. And a Luna level 6 can do a lot of stuff. You just don't want to really gank a Luna if you can't blow up instantly, because you know exactly what's going to be happening. Oh, nice. Maybe he can block with this. No, he can't. Doesn't matter though. Scannel's coming in, he picks himself up a kill, but now Scannel doesn't have a skeleton walk for another 6 seconds. And he does have the mana, but he doesn't. Oh my god, he's just getting dropped right there. Joral is also coming in through a shard. Oh, wait for it, wait for it, wait. Ah, they don't even need to. Wonderfully done by Denial, and they pick themselves up 2 important kills, 2 cores dying, baiting the dust there. And this is well done by Matt. He is just baiting this out nicely. He died twice, but it just doesn't matter too much early on if you're on a shaker. You can go for some very crazy plays, and if it doesn't work, well, blame the pick. Easy, right? So, hero level, still level 7. Pew pew pew. And now it's a Luna level 6. Oh, and no Midas, it's a power trance build. So the Gloves of Haste early on were no Midas. I kinda like it, gotta say. Against this very aggressive lineup of Virtus Pro, you kinda need something. And the good news is, of course, even if there's gonna be some sort of very illusion-heavy Chaos Knight coming at your face, maybe even picking up Medicine as like a 3rd or 4th item. Oh, meanwhile, Fissure, nicely done. Illidan Stormmage, gotta be careful. He's dying quickly though. Yeah, there's not too much healing coming up from the Wisp, and they just blow him up like this. There's no urn, there is no bottle, nothing from Lil, and as such, he can't really sustain up against the whole damage coming up from 3 people of Denial. And space is being created right now once again. Funzy is just having the time of his life in the mid lane. And Scannel, yes, he picks himself up a kill, but he died for this, and ouch. That's something you don't want to have happen. So, my biggest issue though so far is actually Matt's Shaker. He needs to find a lot of gold in this game, and also at least a level 2 ultimate. You know, a level 1 Echo Slam does at least disrupt the team fights, but you really want to have the level 2 for the extra added damage, and it really doesn't look like it's much. I mean, you're looking at like 50 more damage on the initial damage, and then 50 more on the echo damage, but it really adds up so much. And it's also these damage instances, it's just amazing in general how much damage you can deal as an Earthshaker in some sort of later stages of the game, just because there's more and more creep spawning. Every few minutes the creep spawns are getting bigger and bigger, and as such, if you have like such a really large wave, you're just looking at a lot of damage. And yes, there's going to be BKBs coming soon, and of course the initial damage from the Echo Slam isn't going to be piercing the BKB immunity anymore, but I mean, whatever. So Goblek, right hand side, he was level 5 now for like minutes. And I love to see a level 6 Ogre Magi, just because the damage which can be coming up is just surprisingly high. Yeah, they do see him. It's now daytime. Perry's like, alright, there's like 3 people here. We can safely do anything else, like gank bottom, PK Phobos. He signs up, he doesn't even have his ultimate. Oh no, if he dies right now, this is gonna be a disaster for him. And yeah, indeed he goes down. He doesn't even any sort of gold, nothing. Scandal's coming in, wants to kill Joral. Joral, he's tanky, can go for the self, and It's going to be doing this right now and just salving up with the agility treads, which means it's going to be getting a lot out of this one. And now it's straight back to the mid lane from the side. Well, at least from Scandal, I guess. Funzy is damn quick though. Haste rune. Yeah, and he can just clap, he can just go and pop his ultimate if he wants to. And meanwhile, top lane, there's going to be some illusions popped. Someone died, Shakiro. Of course, that's expected though. If you get an extra illusion, you just go for it, seriously. And also those illusions are amazing to actually push down towers. I'm not sure why Illidan is not using them a bit more.
Radiant's
there we go. Because they do a hell of a lot of damage to the towers. And you can also use them... Well, why is using this right now is something I don't really understand. But they're actually doing like 100% damage, so it's essentially like you have your hero there hitting towers. If you have 2 of those, well, that's great. Also, for you guys who didn't see too much CK just yet, you get a 50% extra chance to create an additional Phantasm. So on level 1, if you get an additional Phantasm, you're just tripling your damage output as opposed to doubling. That's amazing. And of course, Reality Rift works on those fellas as well. It's really amazing. I kind of want to say CK is going to be one of the hotter picks in this patch, but well, you never know. I mean, this is Goblet drafting after all. He was drafting some crazier stuff early on, so I'm not surprised that he's picking up a CK at all. I still want to see a bit more Sven. I know EG like to run him. I know he's played as a support from Alliance quite a bit. Aki, definitely one of the better support Svens. And those scaling supports are just amazing to watch in general, because they can really be a big force in later stages. Even, I mean, especially the Sven, pick yourself up an Aghanim Scepter and suddenly you're like a team double damage room pretty much. Yeah, pretty good stuff. Anyways, Storm Mage. Now gotta be very careful. There's a long range fissure, but yeah, it doesn't really connect. Just stop the mark. And now it's bottom lane Scandal. Oh, there's gonna be a Wisp TP coming in, the first one of the game. Reality Rift is not quite there, but there we go with a nicely timed Eclipse. And Scandal, they do keep themselves with the kill, but it is Brewmaster already coming in, and they trade 1-for-1. The Wisp dies for a support, so it was a nice trade. But the thing is, did the Wisp get experience from this? I think he did. Actually, let me check. Wisp killed. Yeah, okay, so Wisp got a kill, got the experience, and the Wisp is someone, as a support, you kind of need to have some farm on this fella, otherwise he's going to be falling off way too hard. You cannot have a glassy Wisp behind your CK, because the Seeker's going to get, you know, the Seeker's going to get big, for sure. And he's going to be diving big time. So, if you want to have someone going with a CK, which you definitely want to, you know, you need to have the Wisp farm just a bit. Doesn't matter too much, and an urn is important, a bottle is important. Even a mech sometimes can be absolutely amazing, but he doesn't need that much more. But he needs some sort of items early on, and he's getting there. It's great. Speaking of getting somewhere, Kryo is actually getting first level 6 very soon, and wow. 12-minute armlet, with power treads as well. This is a very, very aggressive build coming up from the CK. If you want to go into some sort of later stages, you usually want to see, I don't want to say jumps per se, but jumps are certainly some sort of idea if you don't go on it. And meanwhile, Fantasy. Oh, there's Reality Rift, long range one. And they force out a split. Illidan, you can see him already. Wow, he's actually dropping quite fast. They go for the Stampede just to save the poor Wisp. But he's up in the air, they can purge him if they want to, and well, now there goes with the Phantasm. Oh, the fish a bit off the mark, and they want to go and re-engage this. There's gonna be a blink in just a second. Funzy, there we go, there's your blink. And now the hunt is on. Mad, oh, it's a long-range fireball. 2 guys are hit actually. Mad needs to go for the fissure. Nicely done with the fissure. Lil is actually dropping quite fast. They go for the clip, they get Lil. 4 seconds done. Illidan Stormage is dead. Oh, Goblet, next one to fall. Complete destruction, turnaround time here on the face of Pro.Polar pretty much. And only Scandal is gonna be getting away to tell the tale. Which is very much unfortunate. So, just like that, 1k gold swing in favor of Denial eSports. And they are also just having the Paris Jakiro not with his team right now because he wants to farm up a Yule Scepter. So, double arcane boots up, so this means the whole team of Denial are never going to be running out of mana again. a casual macro power being thrown out here. I mean, you can do that. It has like no cooldown, 60 seconds. And you kind of want to wait for your Broom of Spit anyways, and as such, well, just go and farm with it. So, Illidan, let's see. What is he looking to build next? I would say a BKB would definitely be an awesome choice. Doesn't need to though. Actually, he might need to.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Or maybe he's just trying to go for some sort of hard. Because if he doesn't tank the Lucent Beams, who does? The Wisp? Well, he's gonna be dying in 2 hits. That's not great. Okay. Actually 3, but if he takes 3 Lucent Beam hits, he's just dead. And also the Klings, he's not that tanky. 1.5k HP, that's great, but if his Dark Pack is actually gonna be falling off anytime in the team fight, it's just screwed. 1.6 strength gain. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not digging it. Good news, however, is Scandal is still gonna be picking up a rather early. Is it? I mean, is it that early? 60 minutes in, he's gonna be having his Orchid soon. I guess it's fine. It's not crazy early. It's just a fine timing. And meanwhile, towers are just getting trashed by Paris. He's 0-2 in 1, but he's farming creeps, he's farming towers. This is exactly why you want to pick up the Jakiro. Every day of the week you go and kill towers with this fella.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, but now here comes the trap. It's gonna be snapping. DK Phobos, he's baiting. He's baiting a big time. Oh, maybe it's too much of a bait. Oh no. They go and bait out the ultimate of DK Phobos and Scandalous as well. I think they saw him.
Radiant's bottom tower has
Is there any sort of... Oh, there's dust. If they go on this one, there's gonna be instant dust and Scandal is gonna be baiting the dust. Yeah, and Scandal knows, like, there's no way. There we go. Now he can actually go for fucking mad. It's gonna be close. Oh, they go on the top lane for DK Phobos and the Fissure as well. Mad, but there is no... There's the dust. There we go. Finally, Funzy is gonna be looking to go maybe for some sort of ultimate. He's got it. Doesn't want to go for. Okay, sweet. So, just because of this one, Denial were able to push down this tower to sub 1k HP. So if they're gonna be going for another push, this is gonna be spelling certain doom. And Illidan, he's still farming up an absolute choke. I wonder. I also would favor one value point in the Chaos Strike early on. If you crit, it's like quite nice damage. But that's alright. Anyways, Funzy, at least. That's a... Wow, that's an amazing ice path. Just stopping Illidan in his tracks. He was already through 80% of these of the Reality Rift animation, and he was getting stopped by an ice path, and this is one of the slowest spells in the game. If you throw out an ice path, you're pretty much praying that this is going to be working, because it's so damn slow. After 0.5 second formation delay, you actually have the stun happening after you know, this Jakiro is really just... He's trying so hard to make this ice path work. He's really spitting it out. And you need so much time with this. And now the last tier 1 of the game, another glyph, of course. Those glyphs do refresh, actually, whenever there's any sorts of tier 1 falling. So this is one of the changes from Ice Rock. Doesn't want to go into the push mana once again. But it's still, it's a nice mana right now. Very early game oriented. So.
Bottom tower is under attack.
With a bit of late game carry, hard carry style. So, yeah, I like it. And this tower is just falling too much. Ouch, the damage is real. Do they have a glyph on top? Yes, they do. They can actually defend this if they want to. Just TP a lot of heroes in and then you're gonna be good to go. No? Okay. Well, this is a glyph. But no one is TPing, so it looks like this tier 2 is actually the objective of choice here from the side of Denial. And I'm not sure if you want to give this away. Goblik is coming in, and the multicast potential is there, but it's only a 2 times multicast. They go once again, but no multicast. But where is all this TP? There it is, in the midst of everyone, but this might be spelling certain doom. One goes down already, Joral is just killing everyone, but not too much damage being inflicted. It's a 4-second stun to Joral. Now he goes down, DK Phobos. even getting the
Radiant's
multicast
top
of the
tower
Bloodlust.
has
And
fallen.
meanwhile, top lane, they were just Scandal with his illusions from the illusion rune, activating this one and taking a tower. This is
Dire's
exactly what the
bottom
doctor ordered.
tower is
And not
under
stunned.
attack.
Lincoln from Punzi. He needs to find the crits. Can't find the crits. It's just Denial getting absolutely wrecked and shreked. And now another stun to stop Funzi's TP. Oh, they don't want to go. They know
Radiant's
Funzi's
top
going to be having
tower is
some
under
mana
attack.
just a bit. Oh, go for another bottle.
Dire's
No,
bottom tower
you
is
cannot.
under attack.
There we go. And DK Focus might be dying from creeps. Maybe not. Oh, yeah. That was pretty
Dire's
sick.
bottom tower
It was a
has
really
been
nice display of
denied.
calculation from the side of Empire.
Radiant's top tower is under
Because
attack.
they are blowing up this Skywrath Mage. If this guy would have got his
Dire's
ultimate up,
bottom tower
this is
is
a
under
fight
attack.
Dina certainly can take. If not, you can see this damage is actually not that high. It was a level 12 Luna, but it just didn't feel like it. These Lucent Beams were eaten, I guess, by the... yeah, but by what, actually? I wonder, maybe by those illusions from the CK. Yeah, definitely, actually. So, this is the point in the game where the CK is gonna be a nuisance to the Luna, and until she gets big enough, maybe with the Mantis style, maybe with the BKB, and she really has to right-click those illusions down. So if she can't find the physical damage, this just means she can't really deal with the illusions, and those illusions are going to be taking up a lot of these Eclipse beams. Oh, Scandal! Oh my goodness, he's going in, and he knows exactly now. Scandal, Mad actually deploying his Echo Slam, dunks him right off. And this is now Virtus Pro. Oh, you don't want to go for a Roshan when you're getting trashed. Oh, Lil can't find the tether. Now he can. He's going to be taken down though. Maybe. Oh, it's close. One more, I think, is Funzi. And he is delivering, getting the kill done. Mad stun, long range, Goblet. Funzi doesn't have a blink. Well, he does, but he doesn't want to chase, not under this 2-2. This is the power of the Ogre. I mean, there's any sort of, any multicast and you're gonna be losing your life for diving. Boom. Sweet. So,
Dire's middle tower
BKB
is
soon
under
for
attack.
Luna. And Joral is still happily just fighting away at the tower. Now, as said, if she gets big, she can make
Radiant's
quick work of
bottom
those
tower
Phantasm
is
illusions
under
because they do
attack.
take a lot of more damage than the CK himself. Additional damage should be like 110. Yeah, full damage, take double damage. Alright, so 100% additional damage, which is something, of course, you can absolutely deal with. But you need to make it work. Uh-oh, Mad. He's smoked up. Hidden so much. If he goes near this creep,
Radiant's bottom tower
well,
is
if he
under
might
attack.
be just dead, and he is very much on his lonesome. There's just DK focused with him. And if they just... Oh, they flank him. They flank him. This is going to be a great engagement for Denial, but there is no Luna with him. Oh no, where's Luna? Just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Nice ice spot actually from the side of Paris and a good heroes, but it's just not enough. And now the multicast. Now the jig is on, the hunt is on. Fire Panda just getting absolutely shredded already, and the TPs are going to be coming out. Oh, Cleo. He's going to be the lamb to the slaughter. Sacrificial one. Best regards from Racha, from Virtus Pro.Polar, and they're going to be taking tier 1 this. Doesn't even want to go for the Roshan. They've got the illusions, they've got the Chaos Knight.
Radiant's
Phantasm
middle tower
still
has fallen.
up and ready to roll, and
Dire's
boy
top
do those
tower
things hurt.
is under attack.
Yeah, and just too much. You cannot take a fight like this when you don't have the Luna with you. That was just a very quick turnaround. I was so sure this would have been amazing, just because this was a nice flank. Virtus Pro, they were kind of spread out. 2 were here, then there were like 3 other guys right here, and
Dire's top
Dinah were
tower
coming in
is under
straight
attack.
here, and they were like, alright boys, let's go kill this guy, and actually Paris wasn't on the same page as everyone else. And the Roshan is dropping quite quickly, but maybe not quickly enough. Oh, it's gonna be close. Elena is stopping quite quickly. He has to get the Aegis done, otherwise he might be dying from this. Roshan is still alive. Luna picks himself up a BKB. Joral, go in there. There's still the Aegis on the ground. Someone pick it up. DK4 doesn't want to, but they still get the stuff done. And now Scandal. Oh, he dies. He dies actually. How the hell does he die? Do they have reveal? Yes, they do. There's the sentry wall. And the ice path is just a bit too slow, I guess. And it's Virtus Pro. Well, they are just losing the fight right now. And it's great that DK Phobos is gunning for the Crimson Guard, but it just... Man, this item is amazing against the Luna, but you need to get it. And if you, as long as you don't have it, it's like... A Vanguard is nice and all, it's a nice early game item, but that's pretty much it. Oh, someone's here. And that's a relocate coming in, and Illidan is forced to use BKB for the kill. I mean, I guess you're fine with it, actually. But you also find with losing a support just for a BKB and with TP at this point in time. Because this is a BKB which is getting lower and lower and lower. And Illidan had to use his BKB there. Otherwise, not only do you not get the kill, but also you're risking that you might be just dying. Okay, sweet. So 24 minutes in, we now have 30 to 14 kills on the board. A very even game, also looking at the gold graph. It's a 4k lead for Pro.Polar. That's okay, but it's not like crazy. It's alright. So different XP earned, 2k, 3k, just around the corner. This is not major at all. This is pretty much only the level 11 to 12 part, so... I'm still looking to see how fast the Luna can reach a level 16, because this is actually a pretty big deal, how fast the Brewmaster can reach 16, and especially also the CK. Everyone else, well, not so much. Maybe the blink on the Earthshaker was also very important, but I mean, he's got it now, so it's alright. And actually Wisp as well. So we're gonna have a pause. I really need some water, actually. So just stay tuned for 20 seconds. I'm gonna be getting some water. I'm gonna be back in just a second. Hold on. Alright. So, to absolutely no one's surprise, we did not miss anything, considering usually the Dota pauses last for ages. So let's see. What is there to talk about? Well, we got some items. Well, that's the stuff of wizardry. I wonder if this is going to be 4-staff or the Necro Book. Even the Atos is actually great. I'm not a fan of the Aghanim Scepter. Yes, it's got insane AoE, but you rarely kind of use it, so I'm just not a fan of it. At the same time, in certain circumstances, when you're getting pushed heavily, it can make a bit of sense, I guess. And the Macropire can... wait a second, there was this post. Let me check. So when you're standing, like, right there, I think you can Macropire up to the Roshan pit. So there is this possible of some crazy things happening, but not really. Not really. Gold graph, we talked about it. It's around the 5k net worth lead. Gold earned, let's see the gold earned graph. It's interesting, isn't it? Well, anyways, net worth is all that counts. XP earned. Pew, that's a big change actually from Denial. Now we're making so many things happen right there. This was actually the fight on the Roshan pit, isn't it? Wisp, Scandal... wait a second, I think... Yeah, this had to be Roshan. Anyways, hero level, we talked about it. GPM, there we go. Ow. It's actually interesting that CK is still farming up that nicely, because considering this Centaur is soaking up a lot of experience right now from the map, as well as farm. Crimson Guard and a Blink and, you know, Trinkets as well. I think the CK farm is fine. You want to still see him a bit high up in the net worth, but I mean, it's fine, I guess. He's still only quote-unquote 2k behind the Luna. And this is an Aghanim Scepter up onto the Ogre Magi, which is a ridiculously big deal right now. Yeah, as I said, like Unrefined Fire Blast to 75 damage, as opposed to the normal Fire Blast to 40 damage. And I'm trying to keep an eye on Goblag's usage of the Unrefined Fire Blast. Sometimes people like to throw it out very early in the game already. Well, rather early in the fight. I don't think this is a good idea. I mean, you can just Unrefined Fire Blast away so much. You're always gonna have enough mana for it, of course. It's 60% of your actual mana. But still, let's see how Goblik does this. So, is this Creo really that poor? Joral. Well, I mean, I guess Luna's farming. And I gotta say, Luna is one of the, not one of the strongest one positions, but she can just make quick work of a lot of the damage from Virtus Pro. I mean, if you're stopping the Ogre Magi from playing aggressively, if you stop him from running in and just fire blasting you, you're doing a good job. If you're stopping the Klings from really positioning himself nicely, this is why Blinks is a thing, because he needs to position himself nicely into his strafe. Strafe is a 10-second duration where you, Jesus Christ, tools please, where you really need to get the damage in. If you don't, the game is going to be very hard. Klings is not this crazy of a late game carry. He's a good late gamer, of course, but he's not insane. Not like a Luna. And now, well, BKB activated. Ring of Aquila as well, just for the additional mana reg. And it's go time. Orchid Malevolence is picked up. Sturgeon. Oh, they do see him. They do have a sentry ward. God damn it, that's actually close. Oh, they got him. They got him. They want to block him, but of course he can walk. Oh, Scandal. Oh my goodness. Scandal, please. He's playing with absolute fire right now. Well, anyways, Denial is still farming up the Earthshake, I love it. But he's not level 2. Scandal is still doing his thing. Jesus Christ, does no one have a gem? No. Not that you see at least. Oh, now he passes BKB, wants to go into Mad, and the Relocate as well is coming in. Scandal left-hand side, going to try to finish up Mad, but whoa, this is getting blocked here, this is getting very juicy. Oh, it's close. Mad actually makes it away. What a play from Mad. Absolutely wonderful. And now also Krios not dying from this 4-second stun. Doesn't matter, doesn't do the damage, because if you get a nice stun, you are not dealing any sort of damage. This is how the CK works. And also, Skywrath knows exactly what happens. There is a Klings, he can be on the prowl, he can be killing him, so he stays with his team, and there's no way this Klings goes without any sort of BKB support. Can't be good for anything, he just gets clapped down, he's just dead. Wow, Denial showing who's boss right now in these sort of skirmishes. This really was like a MacGyver skirmish. Everyone was like so... I don't know, nothing really worked out for anyone there. Oh, Skill actually kills... Oh my god. Scandal in fact kills Rio in the end, oh wow. Oh, that's an Echo Slam. Illidan is getting fogged right now. It is nighttime, very important. If you're playing... Excuse me, if you're playing CK, nighttime is your biggest enemy, because, well, this Reality Rift range is pretty much how far your nighttime vision is, and you're just getting cancelled so much. Joral, gotta be careful. He can dispel himself with silence and just turn this. But there's gonna be a BKB up once again to Scanners. If he turns, well, Scanners gonna be looking... Oh, they do see him. I'm not sure if this bug is fixed. A few versions ago, and I'm pretty sure you could also see this in 6.81. The Skeleton Walk was able to be seen through the fog, like a lot of other abilities as well, actually. So, I wonder if this is still the case. Well, Illidan he's actually quite fast because of the Wisp, but not as fast as you kind of want him to see. And indeed, he went for the BKB and now into, well, a heart most likely. And I kind of agree with this. Overcharge, Crimson Guard, Heart, Phantasm Illusions, and then a Bloodlust as well. You're buffing yourself up so much. There's still this issue of, if you're BKBing, who's going to be tanking up the Lucent Beams, but I guess this is mainly your illusions at this point. So I'm fine with this. So, okay. We're now 30 minutes in the game, 14 for 15. The game is still rather even. Joral is finding himself a really nice stack. And he's now up on 2.5 million gold. Blink in. Oh, Lil. Can he tether? Ooh, he can. That's a close call. Completely. Yeah, I mean, absolutely just calculated, you know. Oh, yeah. So far, we didn't really see the Axe in action. I wonder if there's more to come. If this Accept is going to be playing a big role. But if it doesn't, it's not that big of a deal, I guess. Because the Acceptor, yes, it's a strong investment. If you're actually, let me rephrase this. If you're playing a support and get an Aghanim Scepter because you're playing a 4 position as opposed to a 5 from the Wisp, you need to make stuff work with it, because it is essentially a mech and something else as well on the Wisp, if your Ogre Magi has this sort of item. Now, given of course the Wisp can't farm that easily, and you want to have the Wisp farm with a CK, but just looking at a net worth side of things, it is very, very similar. So you need to make stuff work with it, and I gotta say, a Wisp mech is one of the best things you can pick up on the Wisp anyways. Who is now, interesting enough, gonna be looking at... It looks like Heaven's Helper to me. I don't think the Necrobook is gonna be something he's looking to go for. I think it's a bit too expensive, but I might be wrong about this. I mean, just get a couple of nice Renegade ganks coming, and suddenly you can actually afford a Necrobook as a Wisp. And that's amazing, because you can just deploy minions and you are killing stuff so quickly. These Necrobook Maulers are amazing. Uh-oh. Scandal now? Gotta be careful. He's on the prowl as well. Yeah, and then everyone's just running back. This is a bit too risky, I guess. Do they see him? Is there a ward? Yeah, there is. And Paris knows. Uh-oh. Reality Rift? Maybe. Maybe not. Nope. There we go. And Scandal's just doing his thing, seriously. After picking up a BKB, he picks himself up the treads, but that's pretty much everything he got for the last few minutes, and he's just roaming around all time. So, I wonder if this is a game plan of VP. Have the Centaur farm up a bit more. Just by the way, pick it up and kill him. That was right enough. Oh wow, they go for it. Yeah, there we go. That's a nice multicast. They went for the Stampede actually, and well, meanwhile, Scandal got himself killed. It was the fucking mad Echo Slam as well as a Brewmaster Split and Creo Mystic Flare. So this is a lot of hate going the way of the Forklings, but it's well worth it because you need to punish this guy for doing this sort of shenanigans. You cannot let him just create so much space. And this is something, of course, people talk about a lot, just creating space, and it's a very generic answer to a lot of questions arising, like, oh man, how can I farm more? Well, just have some good space for you, derp. It actually is exactly what happened there. Yes, you get killed, which is something you don't want to have happen, but in general, you're still forcing people to scout you, you're still forcing people to hunt you, use these ultimates, 100 seconds duration, 100 second cooldown there, even 130 here on Mad's ultimate, and this is what gives the CK the ability to just farm up. Now, if he wouldn't have died, this would have been amazing. He died, so it's not great, right? So, now a bit of ancient farming with 4 people, apparently that's like new meta. Love this pickup of the Morbid Mask, this is for sure gonna be a Vladimir's offering, and yeah, this is independent for sure. And that's a great item, right? It's a bit of life steal, it's a bit of armor as well. Oh. Do they want to bait them going into Roshan? Oh my goodness, this is like one of the best baits ever. Alright. Alright, please Joel, make yourself... Go, Fancy, come on, go and get 3 people in your ultimate. No, he's getting stunned. He's getting silenced up, and he's gonna be getting trashed. No, Fancy! No, the Mad Fisher completely trapping Fancy. But Illidan isn't done yet. He wants to kill him. All of those guys. And Joral now that's the Crimson Guard activated. Nicely done. Joral is still fighting himself away there. He's picking himself up 1 kill. This is gonna be the next one on the party, but he really doesn't do any sort of damage anymore. This Crimson Guard is running superior, and it's also Decafo is completely full on HP. Now the Echo Slam. Oh, Denial still do it. Now the stun from the Molotov. And it is indeed Virtus Pro, which are getting cleaned up by only losing the Denial Luna. Now they can actually go for the Roshan. What a turn of events. I was so sure after getting silenced up and hopefully very early on, this Boommaster would be a no factor. Well, guess what? I was completely wrong. And also, I think Group brought back for this. Let's see, team recap. Yeah, he definitely brought back for this. But still, it was well worth it. 5k more experience change for the side of Denial. Even though it was like a 3k gold swing, which isn't that high when you just win a 5 versus 5. And lose to Nurse. It's still a Roshan. It's an Aegis. And this is even the Jakiro pick in this one up. Interesting. Why not Luna? Well, I guess Luna is gonna be so damn tanky anyways that you want to give it to Jakiro. So now there is your Vladimir's offering. Maybe even another aura item going to be coming from. But the problem is, of course, now, well, any other aura item is going to be damn expensive. AC is well above 5k. Shiva's round about the clock as well. And these are great items, but they get burned so much. So Let's see, Illidan is still boost farming. He got a hard finish, of course, he had this in the last fight as well. But what is his next idea? Like, what is his next big pickup? Because if you're playing a CK, you need to get some strength items. The armlet is one of the best ones you can get. Heart of Frost is amazing. Even its Gaddies is, to some sort of extent, pretty amazing. This is what people love to do as well. Oh, Wisp might have to just stop him. No, okay. Well, that's actually a pretty good good heads up there by Lil. He was waiting until he was sure there would have been an engagement. And if this is a gank on the CK, he can just use his relocate and get him out. If he uses this relocate prematurely, not only does he force his whole team to commit to this position, because otherwise he would have been dead, but also he's giving away the cooldown and his positioning. So, well, that's actually quite nice there. Still, VP, they are farming up. Monkey King Bar soon to come for the Klings, and this is an item he really needs.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Still wild. Butterfly's
Dire's
finished.
top tower has fallen.
He's got so many items. This guy is very hard to bring down. But he's only quote-unquote a 1.6k HP. So we could have seen the Butterfly coming into a major effect right there on the last team fight. But still, if he gets up another... I don't want to say Satanic right now, but maybe later on. Maybe the next item's going to be Satanic. Or he just picks it... Yeah, maybe just pick up the Satanic right now, just to be extra tanky, and then I don't see how they can bring him down. There's also going to be... Where is this item? There is a Vladimir's offering somewhere. There we go. So, Brewmaster is now once again going for the Vlads and the BKB. Rule number one about fighting with a Brewmaster, you do not talk about fighting with a Brewmaster, I guess. Anyways, he still does it, and ooh, that's an interesting pickup as well. Is there anything in the courier, seriously? No, it's not. So just buying a recipe of the heart is a very interesting decision here from the Centaur. I wonder why he does that, actually, because if you buy a recipe for the heart, you might as well just wait until you got a... Or maybe he bought it before and so he doesn't lose that much gold. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense as well. Otherwise, you always want to buy the most expensive item, or the item which you can actually use right now as well. That's going to be making a lot more sense. Well, there we go. Decaphobus is in the house. He's getting stunned up, but just a bit of casual harassment. He is a Centaur. He is damn tanky regardless if he's got a heart or not. He's got also some nice armor. The Crimson Guard really is such a well-rounded item on those melee tanky brawlers. It's just amazing. A lot of armor as well, and the armor is something the Vanguard was just lacking. Straight out lacking. And it's a gank. It's smoke. Let's see what Denial are doing. This is yellow, so this is Brewmaster just funsy writing some things down there. DK Phobos, man, he is a pickup you can take. Oh, and he is very much deep in there. He's in deep trouble. Up in the area. Ice Spark and pew. No, nicely done the BKB. But where is the turnaround coming from? He uses Stampede, and he uses a BKB and a Stampede to counter out a smoking. I think this is go time for Denial just to push down mid lane. Or get any sort of objective. Scandal. Uh-oh, Echo Slam. Oh man, this is amazing for Denial if they can get this kill done. And they do get him. They just blow up Scandal right away. And this just means the game is going to be a lot harder now for Goodsbro. There are 70 seconds on the sidelines. Maybe Klings has the buyback for this. He has the buyback. That's good. But wait a second. Hello, Red Dota.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Yeah, now you suddenly can't really do this, because there's going to be buybacks happening, and it was relocate, and then you're fighting 5 versus 4. Yeah, I mean, it's still nice damage on the tower, and... well, Virtus.Pro did more. Okay. That's, game is still rather open, I gotta say. Check some net worth. Yeah, this is pretty much exactly how the game is feeling. Because this is like... It's such a back and forth game. No one is really winning in those skirmishes. Yes, sometimes you find a pick off, but then you have the Red Dota with the Wisp coming. Now there's gonna be Satanic, but this might be getting countered by something else very soon. Illidan, I imagine this is gonna be a meta style. Could also be Scuddies, as I said. Or... I mean, I don't mind any item with this. I don't think the Lincoln Sphere is particularly good because the only thing which is really a big issue is gonna be this Drunken Haze, and well, let's face it, the Drunken Haze can be dispelled by BKB. No, he is seeing everyone. He's Special Agent Fanzi right now. There's not so much to Special Agent Illidan. Oh, he's going for it. Wow, he's activating his ultimate. The BKB was forced out, but they do connect on the items of the Illidan. He's forced to pop his BKB as well, and it's a cool, it's a rather small one actually. They're chasing into the base. Illusions as well as rulings. Oh, it's a 4 second stun. There we go. Okay. But this is like destruction. This destruction on top lane. Look at this. They're just trying to stall this as much as they can, and now it's going to be straight to the tier 4s, to the tier 3s. A bit of damage being dealt here by Joral, and he's trying to take down his tier 3. Oh, he's going to be all the plays, and now it is just a nice echo slam. They're going in hard. It is Denial, cleaning house on the Virtus Pro. Double buyback already. 4 people now once again alive, and it's Scannel getting absolutely eviscerated by those glaives. Oh, nicely done there by Illidan Stormage on his on the CK, but here comes fucking Man with the BKB activated, and the damage, it is real, but is it gonna be enough? It's just so damn close. Illidan is still alive, he's getting healed up by Lil, who's doing a marvelous job at keeping his carry alive, but it's just not enough, and the tier 3 falls, and with that, Rex are gonna be in close jeopardy. Ay, this is too much.
Top barracks has fallen.
2k gold, 5k gold change. Oh yeah, mate, this is way too much, which you really can't give away against the Luna. The net worth are not looking, they're not looking good at all. Uh-oh, Fanzi, it's close. The stun hits onto Creo. This is not what you want, I thought. I mean, you take it anyways. Digital Stormage doesn't have a BKB anymore. Fanzi, 3-man clap. Joral isn't with the team, and Fanzi is gonna be maybe the sacrificial guy here. It's like, alright, Fanzi, you take one for the team, it's fine. We're gonna buy you dinner afterwards. So they're still hanging in there. Wow, just like that, 3k gold swing back. Drone banning is so real. But this is a very interesting graph. Nicely done by Denial. I'm impressed. Because on paper, I would say Virtus Pro.Polar are the better team, maybe even. But Denial are just putting up such a ridiculously good fight. Especially like this early lane stages with the Earthshaker and, you know, the Shakira just doing his thing. It worked out so damn well. That's actually quite sickening. And then in the mid game, obviously this early items that were picked up by Goblak, as well as the Wisp relocate ganks and the Klings, who were just giving everyone such a bad time on the side of Denial. They were giving everyone like so many things to deal with, and it just doesn't matter. Oh, this is like the longest Roshan ever. Snap, that's an illusion scandal. Wow, he hits so hard and so quick at that. I mean, I was saying like Scandal isn't really a late game carry, which is true to some extent. But if he can position himself nicely and he can just use his strafe for his fullest duration and for his fullest potential, he is going to be doing a considerable amount of damage. 270 damage without the Monkey King mob procs. Ouch. And these are magical. So these are also magical bashes. So you can evade them if you have a BKB on. But we're getting to a point where this Luna is going to be very big very soon. BKB is on, what is it? Oh, still 7 seconds. That's actually quite nice. Let me check some other BKBs. 5-second BKB duration on the CK. And oh, they're looking to go here. There's someone coming in. Scandal. Is he getting scouted out? He's popping his BKB. He wants to go. Joral. Oh no, he's in the middle of everyone. He needs to pop his equip. Needs to pop the satanic. He's taking seconds. He's still alive. They're going to do this. Oh, Joral is just healing himself out too much. And now it's Joral still on 100 HP. How does he not die? There's just so many illusions he can life steal off. No, you can't life steal off of illusions, but it doesn't matter. They just clean house. Virtus Pro, they get schooled. Luna is on 100 HP for 20 seconds in this team fight, and it's just too much. Now straight back to the drawing board for Virtus Pro. Oh my goodness, Joral's got like... He's gotta be pounding his heart so hard right now. It just doesn't matter. This guy is on fire, just calmly. You know, I just BKB, Manta style, Satanic. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do this, boys. Did you just finish this? There's no buybacks. This is gonna be it. There's no buybacks inside of Virtus Pro. Denial are gonna be taking the first game in a 2-game series. There it is. GG is being called. Wow. Denial just... Look at this gold graph. What a play. deeply impressed. Holy shit, Vidima. Wow. Sweet. I just even know what to say. Look at this, guys. 2-6-15 onto Paris's Jakiro, and also those Echo Slams in the later stage from Mad were just absolutely sickening. He was delivering big time. Everyone was just playing so well. Honorable mention to Scannel though, he was the space creator of the game. The Space Creation Award goes to Scannel. And with that, guys, we're gonna be in the second game. My name is Chipmuckle. You can follow me like right here. Man, those high ground overlays are amazing. Thanks, Gurg. You just overed it yourself. Yeah, but we're gonna be in the last game of the day. We had 3 games already. We got one more Denial up against Virtus Pro. The second game of this 2-game series is gonna be coming your way in just a second. Stay tuned.